This video is brought to you by Dunk Dunk. Stick around at the end to find out more. Welcome back to Yahtzee Dies, or at least that's what we might as well have called it as we were playing our first game this week, Repo, a hilarious multiplayer extraction game, in which you and a group of friends who only have proximity voice communication explore a dark environment trying to find valuable things and bring them back to your vehicle without running afoul of a variety of spooky horror monsters with, alright fine, it's a Lethal Company clone.
Who's screaming? Ah! It's Bad Thing, run! Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's Lethal Company, but where everyone has to play as an ambulatory Google Android logo, and which chooses as its identifying icon a cry-laughing emoji with creepy teeth. Ah, the cry-laughing emoji, least self-aware of all the emojis. I didn't think there was a way to make it more obnoxious to look at, but Repo found a way.
Oh fuck, get in the car!
Behind you! Behind you! Oh boy, free shit.
It's not free shit, you gotta pay for it.
Oh boy, shit.
3,000.
I'm alive! I live! I live again!
Out the fucking car. I'm opening the door for you!
Don't move the bar!
If it weren't already obvious from the fact that its only real visual identity is a cry-laughing emoji, Repo is rather unashamedly a stream bait game, much as Lethal Company is, of course, but at least with Lethal Company there's a little more context at work. You have to land on the planets and travel cross-country to find the places you need to loot. There's all that business with the weird tentacle monster when you're handing in your quota.
What is happening to Eric?
Well, 2 missions in, lads. I ain't lost a single ounce of health. Lost a
Oh,
lot of weight,
shut
but-
up! Okay, I found some shit.
I found this.
Well, put it in the shit box.
Oh, shitty little frog's coming back.
There were indications of a larger universe at work. Repo doesn't have any of that. In Repo, all you see is the interior of your van and the places you're looting, and it very much feels like what it is, the Lethal Company formula stripped down a bit more, so that there's less faffing about getting in the way of you and your mates having hilarious clippable moments.
Hey!
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Stop hitting me.
What the fuck is this baby thing? What is this baby thing?
Come back here, you! Baby!
Oh, he threw.
This is why I don't want kids. This kid's a fucking little asshole.
He fucking picked up the TV and threw it, Yahtzee.
And hilarious clippable moments there were. The addition of having to worry about the fragility of the valuable items you're carrying made for a few extra giggles when your teammates would unexpectedly run around a corner and straight into the priceless Ming vase you were holding in front of you.
Beware! I live! Nums!
Oh, bitch.
I've got baby.
I'm not alive.
But I can't help feeling that the market for stream bait games is a bit of a race to the bottom. Someone has a nice little original idea and an entire cottage industry emerges of indie developers experimenting to find the most streamlined, lowest effort version of the idea that can possibly be made without sacrificing its earning potential. I assume that's why the playable characters are all simply designed big-eyed pedal bin robots to evoke the simple, iconic character design of Among Us.
Oh, he's right there. Oh no! That's weird.
Yeah, 11,000.
Oh, Yahtzee, no!
Did he fall?
Yeah, he sure did.
Man, this is great. This is the least work I've ever had to do with one of my own streams.
Welcome back
Okay,
again.
lesson learned. Lesson learned. Don't mess with the duck.
Still, why be bitter about it? The game's succeeding in what it's setting out to do. And to illustrate that fact, I will now cede the remainder of this review to a bunch of funny clips from the stream. Off you go, Jesse. Earn that paycheck.
Jay, are you hiding again?
Down. Oh, extraction point.
Wow, welcome to the game, Jay. Oh! That's what you get for taking me out.
100% successful
That
trip.
wasn't me, that was Eric!
You co-helped him.
Nick, you son of a bitch! That was mine!
Oh, there's a thing.
There goes, got him. Yes.
Yeah, don't milk it, love.
Big throw up on that rotate. Is Mick alive? Is Mick watching what I'm doing right now? Is he laughing it up? I bet he is.
Oh yes, I am.
Oh,
Stabby, stab,
Oh,
stab.
oh, there.
Guys.
Oh, there's
Party.
Well done.
I'm just gonna walk right into that head. It's going to be great.
Wait, I have a head.
Our next game was Peripeteia. Now, I have a lot of opinions on video game titles, as you know, and while I'm glad this game wasn't called Fallen Rising Aftermath or whatever, I don't think you're doing yourself any favours naming yourself something maybe 10% of players will even be able to pronounce on their first go.
Oh, it's a double jump. Don't get all hoity-toity on me. Yeah, I have to mash jump like it's Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed or something. And a silenced gun. Yes.
the stealthiest.
But anyway, Peripeteia is another gritty futuristic game where the protagonist is an anime girl, but thankfully it's first person, so you needn't even be aware of that fact. And we're aspiring for the immersive sim label, aping something in the area of the original Deus Ex. Our protagonist is a cyborg who wakes up in a junkyard in the middle of a gritty cyberpunky city with no memory, and is immediately given a gritty cyberpunky sort of mercenary job to steal something from a nearby street gang. And then we're pretty much left to our own devices.
Like
Oh,
they're
this-
doing the Resi 4 thing, but it's just it looks like a hardcore game of Minesweeper.
Always look for crates in 90s immersive sims. Yep. I'm supposed to climb that, aren't I? I'm clever. This is a great idea!
Knocking off the original Deus Ex probably seems like it wouldn't be too hard to modern indie developers. It kinda looks like ass in retrospect, but there's an awful lot of context and systemic depth and complex level and world design going into Deus Ex just under the surface, and Peripeteia doesn't have any of that.
This count as the rooftops? I mean, there's clearly a much higher rooftop up there. Who are you? Do I know you? Stop talking to me. I want to go. Ah, help, I'm trapped in conversation with one of the Borg.
This is just the rest of the hours. This.
Man, how do I escape this conversation?
I should stress at this point that it is still in early access, but at present its city feels so unnecessarily vast and devoid of life, with just the odd identical mask-wearing silhouette standing around in huge empty environments, with very little explanation or world-building in effect.
Way! Ow! Oh, Jesus.
Oh!
If I just drop down here, would I die horribly with my shins sticking through my head? Oui! No. Bien sûr, vous avez un problème français. Vous avez passé tellement de temps sur ZP à parler en mal de nous.
The lack of clear objective markers thing might work for a game like Atomfall, because Atomfall designs its world to guide the player towards important points. In contrast, the effect of it in Peripeteia was to make me blunder around without a single bollocking clue where to go to find this one elusive quest item.
Should I have picked up like a stick or something? Alright.
You don't have like a.
You know what their mistake was putting on a laser pointer so I could instantly tell where they were. Boy, that silencer really works,
That
doesn't
first,
it?
that first shot, they were just like, oh, nothing. What is good? That's the color of shit Nick drinks.
I was also a little disturbed by how easy it was to cap 6 guys in the head with 0 consequences just because I had a silenced gun and was standing in a dark spot. I feel like you'd still hear a silenced gunshot if it was 10 feet from your head. It's not like you can cough to mask it like a very loud fart in a public toilet. So I didn't really click with that one. Let's just move on to our last game, That's Not My Neighbor, which brings Repo right back to mind, specifically what I was saying about indie developers stripping down successful formulas to find the lowest effort knockoff that's still financially viable.
Got balls on his chin. At least the game is teaching kids how to use a rotary phone. That's good.
Yeah, that's an important life skill. Is the entry request correct? Hell if I know.
In short, this is Papers, Please, but if you removed the great storytelling, the timer, the survival mechanics, and froze the very effective escalation of difficulty at around the 1/3 mark, so we're just dealing with ID cards and entry forms and bugger all else.
It says Peach Nan.
Oh, cheeky Nando's.
Duh. No, I just want her to die immediately. You get to die.
The idea being you're a doorman who has to make sure they're letting in legit residents of the building and not evil doppelgangers who always slightly fuck up the documents or their appearance, all laid out in heavily stylized art that makes it look like a dodgy browser game.
Alright, you can go in.
Please don't kill everyone.
Well, you can piss off then, can't ya?
You're welcome,
Don't.
Albert.
No murdering. Hey! Oh, I let one and doppelganger in.
I do kinda like how the game frequently throws incredibly obvious doppelgangers at you for a nice easy rejection, makes for a nice mental break I suppose, but while the stream was fun enough, I don't feel much motivation to keep playing That's Not My Neighbor.
And his face looks like that face.
Like his eyebrows look like half circles here, and they almost look like long ovals on the other one.
You're making me
But just like
paranoid. Stop making
Sorry,
me
sorry.
paranoid.
I think it was just a zoom in thing. They look a little different. They look a little different. The eyebrows look a little different. I'm just saying. But his eyebrows look different. Listen, if he turns out to be doppelganger, it's because he got weird eyebrows. Jesus Christ.
I was kinda confused about when I was expected to reject people. Dude says he forgot his ID at home. I call his home and his spouse says, yeah, I've got their ID here, don't sweat it. But aren't I supposed to check the numbers on it? I guess I'm just supposed to make a judgment call, but I don't have enough investment in the characters to care that much. Not when they all look like Sesame Street versions of characters from Martin Scorsese films.
This video is brought to you by Dunk Dunk, the chaotic multiplayer action basketball arcade party game where your goal is to dunk with and or on your friends. Play solo, co-op, or with up to 16 pals in this hectic dunkathon because there's nothing in the rules about catching too much air, bud. Familiar platforming controls makes it easy to pick up and play, but the unique stretchy arm mechanic adds a layer of depth and mastery to this slam dunk. Earnestly. Customize your dunker to your heart's content as you battle across 8 unique levels with their own special features, including haunted houses, dino-themed arenas, and marooned space stations. Ooh, a real space jam. Dunk Dunk is a party game so nice they named it twice. Head on over to the Steam page to wishlist it today and make sure to lace up those kicks. You got some dunking to do.
Richard Smoochie over on Twitch said, spent more time than I'd like to admit linking my Twitch to Amazon Prime to give you guys a sub. I wanted to say thanks for the entertaining afternoons. Thank you so much, Richard.
Yeah.
Also, I like the name Richard Smoochie. That's pretty good. It's the opposite of Richard Scary. Richard Scary, a little too spooky. Richard Smoochie, that's just some good kissing.
Hey, if anyone's thinking about joining the Patreon, I hear there's a new Patreon exclusive video you all might enjoy.
Yeah, a couple people mentioned up at the top seeing you do a long read of the lore of Kingdom Hearts, which was exclusive to our Patreon for a few months. That went up back in January. If you join at the $5 tier and above, you can get the second part of that installment, and that is Yahtzee doing a long read of the lore of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's available to watch right now, but only to Patreon subscribers. And don't think we're just going to put all these videos eventually out for public viewing on YouTube for free. We only put out the Kingdom Hearts one to whet your appetite.